Beat it up.
You already know, man. Wait, there's one more thing though, Ras Kass. This is what I didn't like you for back in the days, Ras Kass.
Oh shit! I thought
this is what that situation was your situation.
I know this one. I know this one.
That situation was your situation. This is my situation right now, right? Ras Kass. After that situation happened, right? You left the hood. You said you was back in the hood. I ain't see you. You left the hood. I ain't see you after that day, right?
I called you.
Well, I don't remember. We ain't have cell phones and shit back then, bro. All right? You called me at my mom's house? I didn't live there, bro. Okay? All right? You called me at my mom's house. All right? But anyway, listen. I'm sitting there, I'm watching TV, and Ras Kass is on Rap City. And I'm like, oh, Ras Kass on Rap City, that's my man, word up. So Tiggo in there, he's like, yo, Ras Kass, you on the East Coast. And this is my petty shit, I ain't gonna lie, it's petty. All right, I'm gonna say
we should have saved it for the petty portion.
What you doing on the East Coast? Who your people on the East Coast? And Ras Kass said, Memphis Bleak and some other niggas. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? I'm like, I have Ras Kass, I'm giving Ras Kass and E&J a car to ride around, get bitches fucking and all day and shit. Driving Ras Kass to the diner where he harassing waitresses and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing these niggas a good time in the hood, man. Blue, Raz, all these niggas. I'm showing these niggas a good time in the hood. So when these niggas say some shit, I am Memphis Bleak. I think G to K in these niggas, and I don't know what you said. You said the whole Farragut, Red Slide crew, nigga. All right? But all I know is they wasn't there in Brownsville. I ain't see these niggas, man. Yo, I ain't see these niggas, man.
Hilarious.
I ain't see these niggas. I'm like, yo, let my man Raz stay here. You know what I'm saying? Or Blue, and I ain't see these niggas.
Salute to Memphis Bleak and G to K.
Yeah, big up Memphis Bleak. No disrespect to you, Memphis Bleak. You my man too. But but you still wasn't there, bro. Let me let Raz answer that.
Later, and with Jay-Z. That's what
say that again. I ain't hear the beginning.
But y'all my day one. Facts. Period.
Oh, what did you?
Yeah, we ain't hear shit you said, Raz.
What'd you say about Jay-Z?
Oh, so when I was working on Rat Assassination, the summer before, I lived and stayed on State Street with Jay, and that's how I met the Rangers and B-High and all them. So when they asked me in that interview, that time had passed. It had been like that 9-10 months. And I should have also mentioned y'all. But then I was
Raz.
The only person that really talked to me was like Chucky, Ducky, Sean, and Rock. I'm like, all right, well, those ain't my friends no more.
Yo, I was still fucking with you after, and then I seen that interview. I said, "Fuck Ras Kass."
Well,
man.
if that's the case, then you should have said us. You should have said Rockness, Monsta, and Sean P.
I know. So I have failed. Look. I'm gonna say I failed in that interview because I wasn't thinking. You say shit. I'm sure Nori would have took it back if he had thought about the funky thing. So I take back Memphis Bleak. We wasn't even that tight. I love Memphis Bleak, bro. The nigga wise motherfucking Sean Rock used to rain. You are bro, man. Yeah, facts.
I took that personally. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Now can you patch that hole in your heart, Starang?
Sorry, man. I'm gonna text Bleak now and be like,
Yo, Raz. I don't know if you watch the show, Raz, but we do a part at the end of the show called the petty portion, where I confess some of my petty, and sometimes I don't have petty, and we find some online or whatever. But the petty portion is gonna be popping today. That's all. Right. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, yo, this is 20 years in the making of the petty.
Right.
Oh, that's some hellified petty.
Like I said, when I was in it, I ain't think it was petty. Looking back, I know it's petty, man. When I'm in it, I'm like, fuck Ras Kass. I think he did that on purpose. I'm like, yo, niggas do a shot at us on purpose. Like, yo, Memphis Bleak, the Rangers, I'm saying everybody except for these niggas from Brownsville. I'm like, yo.
Shit. Well, listen. Love you too, bro. Let's move away from this petty because we need to save this for later, right? And I need to ask you, what are you working on now? The Horseman project is out. What is Ras Kass working on now?
The blessing is I just want to thank the community because, like, honestly, like hip hop, we charted and shit. Our first week, I forgot, we came in like 40 something, whatever. So we did well. It's still moving. Right now, we got something. We're touring off of that right now, you know, and then depending on what COVID-87, whatever the fuck happens,
right?
Then we'll be running international, but. Working on something. Shouts to my man Storm, but me, Havoc from upbeat and RJ, we have a project called The Gutter. So
hold on.
I'm the Rockness Monster, and I'm here to let you know that I'm on Cameo now. Are you familiar with Cameo? It's a website where you can reach out to some of your favorite celebrities and have them send you shout-outs, personalized, birthday wishes, wedding congratulations. You can even have them quit your job for you. And now I'm there. You can use the Cameo app, or you can go on cameo.com or the Cameo website. Find me there and make your requests. We also have special requests for business. You know, if you want your mixtape dropped on or your album promote, any promotional things. Special pricing for that. See us there. Rockness Monster on Cameo. Rock on. Rock on.
Hold on. Ras Kass, Havoc, and RJ Payne are working on the album together?
Yes, sir.
And Rockness Monster hasn't gotten a phone call yet?
You were in my radar already.
Is that what we said?
You're doing it again, Ras Kass. You're doing it again. You're doing it again. See what I'm saying about you, man?
Look, you got to build it first, and then you figure out, like, who sounds good on this and on that. So we still
the puzzle pieces.
We got 5. We got to get 10.
Mm-hmm.
We just started doing features. We did a record with
all right, Ras Kass.
Sway Pop and then Fame. So Brownsville. So we got Fame and Method Man on a joint. It's called Roll Call. But we got 5 more, and I was definitely thinking.
Okay, Ras Kass. Okay.
Bro.
Come on, man. Let's do a song.
He's like, come on, man. Let's do a song.
Bro. Look, y'all. This is what this album.
On the song.
This album sounds like with the like a fucking a barsman, a smorgasbord of bars, and I want in. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like I want a part. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard, man. I feel like, you know, nobody can ever replace P, man. You know, and so the logic was don't try to.
Mm-hmm.
But beats that haven't got need a home.
Right.
So it makes more sense to get an East Coast nigga. Initially, because me and Hav was just having a conversation. We had a show in Dallas together one time, and we was just chopping it about 3 years ago. And I'm just like, yo, my nigga, like, you know, let's do, you know, we always talk about doing something. How do we do it? I don't want to just like, do one beat. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's easy peasy. How do we make something that'll work? And then we came up with the concept of like, you know, it's like, probably not a Queens nigga just because the comparison would be obvious, like, oh, they trying to replace P. Nah, can't. My beat is my beat. But what I do is get a little nigga from the East Coast, and Payne happened to be on Hav's radar, and him and Storm hit me.
Someone of the illest spitting right now. Yes. Yeah.
And man, the shit, like, just the chemistry on it is crazy. The shit go, bro. Like, can't wait to play it for you. I want you a part of it. Shit hard. The shit. I feel with what just we've all made our contributions, but I just feel like what hip hop was missing. Maybe Griselda was feeling some of that, and then feel like what Jada and the Locks just did on the. It's like that time thing that like been missing for a while, where where niggas was turning in, everybody can't be Drake and everybody don't want to be Drake.
Right.
So let a nigga do his own, but real niggas, no, niggas talking regular nigga shit and not having to keep melodies and ain't shit. None of that. I don't want to do that.
Y'all feel like all that shit is coming back though anyway, man. Like with Eminem putting out an album, Busta Rhymes putting out an album, Nas just put out 2 albums. Like this shit is like, it always got to come back to where it started from, man. Like this shit.
But see, those niggas are, for lack of a better word, there are highly successful, quote, they sold the millions. So even J. Cole and Kendrick, they do hip hop records, but Jay-Z or whoever, but then the average person, they're like the anomaly. The average person could be like, but it ain't hot because it don't sound like Whoopty.
Right.
Yeah. And no respect to the Whoopty nigga. It's just, those niggas are who they are already, so they own. So they could, when they do hip hop, it ain't taken as hip hop.
Right.
Then the rest of the club is playing trap.
Yeah, the only thing that separates them is the beats.
Right.
But you know what them niggas did though? They did hip hop in this climate. And that's gonna make everybody say, you know what, I'm gonna do mine, and I'm gonna do mine, and I'm gonna do mine.
I feel like, but when hasn't Eminem or Jay-Z or the nigga or Busta done? They always do hip hop, but they are different.
No, but it's been a while we haven't heard any of that shit. It's been a while.
Because the big dogs don't come out every day no more.
I thought the big dogs was finished.
No, I'm saying, but it's like you get to a point where like this the way the industry now is like, you need the attention span is so short. With the way the youngins, the way the younger demographic, they do it. They putting out music damn near every hour. You understand what I'm saying? And we didn't do that in our era. And dudes, like you got a lot of us who are trying to adapt to that. But then you got the big dogs that don't have to adapt to that because they don't. It doesn't matter. They could put out what they put out, and it's going to do its numbers anyway. And however frequently they put it out.
Stuff is not.
You're listening to Monsta Mondayz Podcast. Please join us every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. West Coast time and 11 to 1 a.m. East Coast time. Every single Monday, Monsta Monday on the Dash app. Also, check out these awesome shows from the rest of our podcasting family. Funny Farm, East New York Radio, All Elements Mix Show, The Star Power Collective, La Cosa Nostra Radio, 5150 Mix Show, Block News Live, Vinyl Coffee Mix Show, and Hidden Gems. Check them all out under the Delicious Vinyl radio station.